Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're jumping into Coral Island. This is a vibrant and laid-back reimagining of farm sim games. It's a farm sim and a life sim. There have been a lot of these recently. This one, however, looks like it has a pretty cool character creator. For the most part, these games generally tend to go for simplicity, where all of this is concerned, but this one seems to go for inclusivity. And I think that there's a lot of cool stuff in here. There are a lot of cool options in here. And the art style, it rocks. It looks great. It really does look great. So we're going to jump in, look at all the options. Check the timestamps below. If you're interested in jumping between the different parts of this video, you'll find everything you need down there. But with that said, let us begin. First things first, you get to choose your body type. It's basically male or female or, well, whatever this is. I don't know. Mailer? This is female, male, more male. I don't know. It's like buffer. It's basically a buffer, burlier version. I'm not sure why there's two of those and only one of these, but it's unimportant. It's cool having more options. And then on each of these, you actually get to slide your body mass, which I totally appreciate. I think that this is one of those things that's just not included enough. You know? This is something that people just don't seem to add to their games. I'm not sure why. I love that it's in here. You know, even if it's a simplistic version of body mass or body shape or something like that, people are going to appreciate that. They are. Because people come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. And they want to feel at home in the game that they're playing. So this is a nice way to do it, you know. And it's cool. It goes both ways, far enough, in my opinion. And you can obviously do the same thing on the dudes over here. I'm imagining that this one is going to sort of shape out a little differently. Yeah, I mean, it's a little different. It's well done. It's pretty fluid, the way it sort of moves between them as well. Right? So we're going to start by customizing the female body type here. Some of these options are obviously going to be the same on all of them. And when you jump into the females over here, you will see that stuff like the hairstyles. Look at this. And you jump onto the male. Stuff like the hairstyles are the same. Right? So it doesn't really matter if you take this one or if you take this one. You've got the same basic hairstyles to choose from. So I say we're going to start on this one because I just want to show you what it all looks like on this one, and then I'll jump onto the other one and show you just a quick example of what it looks like so you don't miss out. For the most part, however, it's all the same on all of them. The options are all the same on all of them, so you don't need to worry too much. Right? Now, skin colors. They have a few pre-set ones that you can choose from here. Good selection. I always say it's nice if they can go for like the lighter ones and then also the darker ones, but you can also customize completely, which this was a bit of a curveball for me, right? I didn't expect them to allow you to go full RGB, but you can go full RGB. You can make your character any color under the sun or on the rainbow, and it kind of works, I suppose, but like, I mean, it depends on what kind of character you're looking to play as, right? I'm not going to show you every single color that's available. I will just do this and show you the fact that you can slide between all of them and you can do sort of whatever. All right? You can go full dark, full bright, a full color. You can go half saturation on something and you can just be sort of a paler or lighter version of that color. It's cool. It's cool. Safest bet's obviously to go for one of the regular skin colors, but it's nice to have that option because why not? Why not? Next up, we have the face options. Now, these, again, are slightly different on these two, right? So we're going to jump into the one, then we're going to jump into the other later, just to quickly show you what they look like. The options are mostly the same, but again, they look different on the different faces. So, eyebrows. You got 4 different styles. They sort of set the mood, set the tone of the face a little bit. Then you get to choose the color of the eyebrows. And this is, once again, one of those situations where you can customize fully. You can do whatever you want. I like that there is full customization and that you can sort of change the color to, let's just change it to a regular color, there you go, to anything you want. And it's individually customizable as well. Like you're doing this separately from the hair color and the skin color and all that other stuff. It's nice. It's nice. So I'm going to pick one of the basic ones though, as we go through here, just so it doesn't distract too much from the rest of the options. Eyes. There's not a huge amount that changes here. You'll see it's basically the size and then like the eyelashes and the eyelid sizes that changes a little bit. And once again, full customization. I find it a little strange that they offer these colors for the eye customization, because, like, I mean, those are not the basic eye colors, you know. So if you set the saturation full and you actually go for something a little bit more exciting, you might be better off, specifically on the eyes. And then we have the nose set in here. Yeah, all right. Once again, not too crazy. Like, your character's not going to look much different with style 1 or style 4. Lips. As you can see, there's no customization for the color here yet. That's fine. The lips also sort of change the mood a little bit, you know. If you combine lips with eyebrows, you'll be able to set the way your character feels a little bit, you know. Jaw. This is probably the most impactful one so far. Most likely. You can sort of have the round bottom. You can have the more chiseled chin at the bottom, and then you can have the angular and the slightly gaunt cheeks as well. It's sort of a thinner version. Yeah, it's nice. It's good options. These are good options. And that's it for the face. Next up, the hair. Cool. I like the models. I like the textures they used. I like the way they put the hair together. I like most of this, I gotta say. I mean, listen, you will have realized by now if you've been watching my videos for a while, I like most things. But, you know, honestly, this is like it's a clean style. It's neat and tidy. It looks good. And, you know, judging from what I've seen now thus far, I get the feeling that they're going to be adding more stuff to the character creator quite soon. Because there are, you know, some decent options here, but it does feel to me like they're still working on it. That looks a little weird when you make it like pitch black. You can't actually see the proper textures and stuff on there. And I think that they also might want to work a little bit on the curated colors that they provide here. Unless that's random, I'm not sure. But basically the curated colors, as they stand right now, they're a little weird. It's like, it's not the basic ones that you'd want there. Otherwise, I mean, this is fantastic. This looks really, really, really nice. That's a beautiful red. Again, I think the models and stuff are just really nicely done. The colors, they pop on the model. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, that's the hairstyles. Again, it's the same on male and female. Then you get to select your outfit. The outfit choice is interesting. I'm not sure why they don't give you a color choice here, but they do give you a wide range of color options anyway. And I think that it might come down to, again, a curation thing. They know that if they give you these color combinations, it will not look too crazy or weird or messed up. And it kind of makes sense. I personally like these two at the end here. The white and black and white ones. But, I mean, the fact that you have some choices here, that's cool. That's cool. It sits well with me. You don't get to choose your color manually, though, as I was saying. I'm going to mention in this part that there is a truckload of stuff that you can customize once you get in the game. I watched all their trailers, looked at their screenshots, and I had a peek at a couple of gameplay videos already before I jumped in here, and there's a lot. There's a lot going on in there. You can pick up a whole bunch of different, like, full outfits, and then different pieces for the different parts of your body when you're in there. Things like hats as well. There's a lot of customization once you actually play in the game as well. So, final option, Biodata. Your name goes over here, so you can sort of put what you want in there. Your honorific, Mr., Mrs., MX, or custom. So, I can call myself Slurm Lurm. That's fine. Or I can call myself Slurm Lurm. Lurm, Slurm, Slurm, Lurm, whatever. Farm name, that can be anything. The Slurm Cave, it's whatever. You can do that the way you want it. And that brings us to the end, but it doesn't bring us to the end of this video. Because I said I wanted to quickly jump in on the males to show you what it looks like. Let's go on the slightly burlier man. And then let's set the body mass up a little bit so that we can sort of, you know, see what some of the options look like on a different style of character. It's much the same. It is much the same. The eyes, as you can tell, are almost identical in the way that they're shaped. Nose. Again, not the most impactful changes that you can make here, but I really like the model style and the art style that they went for here, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool regardless. Now, I actually was curious about this, like what the jaw actually looks like when you have the weight slider pushed up. That's cool. So this sort of, it reacts dynamically, I'll say. And you can sort of once again customize it on the fly. So I've chosen a few different settings here now. Then I'm going to go back to the weight slider in a moment once I've chosen my hair. And I'm going to see how that changes the way the character looks. Let's take this one. And then let's put it on a more interesting color. Let's go for that lighter color. I kind of like that. There you go. And then we can make the eyebrows the same quickly. So you take the brightness up, saturation. There we go. And then body mass. Yeah, you see? That's kind of cool. Very different, right? Very different. I like it. I mean, the hairstyles are pretty impactful. Like, the different hairstyles, they make a character, you know, pretty distinct from a different character. Let's take a green one. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of nice, right? Let's pick a different style again. Let's look. Kind of cool. So, that brings us to the end of this video. Coral Island. It has some decent options. I think that the art style that it has going for it is probably the biggest pro in its favor. I think that they are probably going to be adding more stuff to this game as time goes by. And overall, it's a good selection. It's more than most other games of this type, that's for sure. I like that they're being inclusive with it. I like that they offer things like body mass sliders that sort of plays into the inclusivity. And again, like as I've mentioned multiple times as we've been going through here, the characters themselves, almost no matter how you build them, they just look pretty good, you know? They look pretty good. So that's cool. Anyway, give this video a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. Leave those comments. Tell me if you've been enjoying this game. Tell me if you were able to make a character that you wanted to make in here, or if it was missing something that you wanted. Me, I would obviously love to see some beards in here at some point. Just something on the face. And then, I mean, any other customization options would be welcome. I always think that more is better. But if you keep it simple, if you keep it straightforward, that's great as well. I don't know if maybe there are beards available after you start playing. But for the males, the beards would be cool. For the females, I'm not sure what else you could add, really. Maybe some more hairstyles. But yeah, overall, kind of cool. Kind of nice. So there you go. Again, leave those comments. Let me know what you think. And check back here soon for more. Happy that.